Welcome to Chennai.
Thank you.
During the course of the speech, the technicians from the south always said that they've canned a wonderful action sequence for the film, and we're kind of curious. It kind of looks impressive as well. And during the course of the speech, they said that the gun that they've fashioned is never been fashioned before. It's almost 500 kgs. We see you operating the weapon in the screen. I think you would have required some amount of effort to kind of operate it, because ideally a weapon like a machine gun is difficult to handle, and something that heavy would have required quite a bit of effort. Could you tell us a little more about how you made the effort?
Well, I remember the first time Suresh Anna showed us the bike and the gun, which was this what would you call it? A gun bike, sir? A bike gun? A war machine. War machine. We were like shocked. How did he imagine this? It was amazing, and he did it from scratch. It's such an original piece. It was a great idea that Sandeep and Suresh Anna had, and I think when you're acting for movies, you're not really shooting the gun. So you have to pretend and you have to have the imagination that if you're operating a machine which is so heavy and large, what would that do to your body? What would that do to your ears? Because you're shooting for hours. So that I really had to imagine that, because of course the bullets are coming in CG. It's not in real. That's the magic of the movies. But I think just the idea was so fascinating. The creation was so amazing that I just feel lucky, that I have an image like that of shooting a gun like that.
One question to Bobby Dial. Bobby ji, a question to you. In the past, your father as well as your brother have depicted the role, the kind of role which you have done here. Action-packed and very powerful. By any chance, did you have any opportunity to discuss your character with either your father or your brother?
I don't think my dad and my brother have done many negative characters. Yeah, but they have done a lot of action films.
The reference was to the action.
Yeah, the action film. Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of action in my life. I mean, my first film, I did action. So it's always been a dual thing. The duals were known to be the action men.
There's also this thing that the duals don't die.
So it's. I mean, my dad was the first He-Man, and then my brother is. I mean, no one can be as tough as my brother. Gadar proved that. I mean, the real action hero from Hindi cinema. So it's just. I'm lucky that I'm a part of Animal, and I got to do this action sequence. And Ranbir and me, we really worked hard. And as Ranbir was saying earlier, I have to piggyback on him, not him, because he's such a superstar, and I love him. So I'm just happy that this action sequence which you'll watch in the movie is going to be so different, so well choreographed, so well thought, so real. There's no special effects in the fight sequence. It's just raw, brutal, two animals fighting kind of an action.
Bobby over here. Bobby over here on the right, on the left side. I mean, you said you are very choosy and you matter. I mean, you give priority to quality a lot than quantity, and it's your random wish. You do films, but suddenly we see you doing Animal, and then we heard that you are
That's
part.
why I was choosy. I was lucky to get.
I like you to get, and you're also doing a couple of. I heard that you're doing a couple of South Indian projects too. But what compelled you to accept Animal One? And also, is that got to do with your producer Bhushan, because you share a good rapport with him? Can you just throw?
I think the story goes back to Sandeep, the director. I think he's the only director who's made one film twice and made them super hits both the time. And I loved both his films which he had made. And I got a call from him saying he wants to meet me, and I was like, is it really him calling me? And then finally it was him, and he chose me. And I was so happy. I was like, I think God has been really kind that I got this part, and I think it's once in a lifetime kind of a character, and I really, really enjoyed playing it.
Hi, sir. Ranbir, sir.
एक second. I'll just take his question. Thank you, sir. जी. I think that was Sandeep's idea. When he told me this, I said, sir, please don't. I don't consider myself as a superstar, and in our Hindi cinema, we don't do this. He's like, no, I look at you like this, so I'm going to present you like this. So it was his idea. I also must tell you that our set was such a multicultural set, because we had Hindi speaking actors, Punjabi speaking actors, Malayalam, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu. I think we had the entire language of everybody in India speaking on a set. And especially Supreme Sir, because he speaks very less English and Hindi. But we just could understand each other because there was so much of love and so much of inspiration and so much of understanding that, it was really heartwarming to see a set like that which had so many languages and cultures.
Hi, sir.
Thank you,
Ranbir
thank
sir.
you. I think we are
You
done
had
with
a
the
question?
questions.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Who had? आपके पीछे that sir is saying over.
Sir, this is Surya from Jaya TV. Sir, after the COVID, we will create more pan-Indian movies. Do you think pan-Indian movies is our future? There is no like Bollywood or Kollywood, no separation. It will create only movie. It called only Indian movie like that.
Of course, I think it's such a healthy trend that is starting because this is Indian cinema. We all are, people from India, and we are making cinema for each other. Of course, we have so many different languages, so many different cultures, but a good story will break every language barrier. We've seen that with Bahubali, we've seen that with KGF, we've seen that with Robot. We've seen that with so many films, and say even a film like Jawan, which is released right now, which did so well in the South market. So I think a good story will appeal to a larger audience. We as filmmakers, as actors, we just have to choose the right subjects. And we hope that, we are all part of entertainment. We want to entertain as many people as possible. So with Animal, I hope that we are releasing it in, so many languages. The director and the team have really worked hard in presenting it in a very authentic way in those languages. And I hope that it reaches to as many audiences as possible.
So, whenever there is a vision for a director, he has a big vision, right? But it's not easy to get everything unless we have a good producer. So, why particularly this story? What made you choose this?
See, it's first of all, hello everybody, and thanks for coming. See, it's a Sandeep Vanga film, and I've done a film with him before, Kabir Singh. And when he came with this idea to me, okay, he wants to make Animal. The concept which he narrated need this kind of the visuals which we have given to the film. So I was thrilled with the kind of concept he narrated to me. It has everything in it. It has action, it had the music, it has emotions, everything. So to support his vision, because we are doing so many films together, Sandeep, Vanga and myself. So that was the only reason means.
Okay, and anything you want to share with us about the movie, sir?
I just want to share a lot of hard work has gone into this film, and please do come to cinemas on 1st December to give your love to this film. Everybody in the film, Ranbir Kapoor, Rashmika, Bobby sir, everybody has worked too hard, Anil sir. So we need your blessings and love for this film.
Okay, next. Tanai Reddy, sir.
So we just want to say thank you to everybody for being here today. This is very nice that we had this interaction on our film Animal. Animal is releasing on 1st of December, that is just a few days from here. Please go see it at a theatre near you. We will see you at the movies.
Seriously, it was a pleasure being with you guys. Thank you so much. You're a lovely audience, and thank you so much.
Sir, sorry. December 1st, Animal Animal film release ஆகப்போகுது. So நீங்க பாருங்க, enjoy பண்ணுங்க and review பண்ணுங்க. நாங்க பார்த்து anyways, advancedly thank you so much. Me? I think that is something which is very disappointing, but we should understand that I think there's a different space to say that this is about movie, let's keep it a movie. Thank you.